Hey guys, welcome to this video on how to use Google Bard to generate text. So in this video, we are going to look at how by typing questions into your prompt, we can get Google Bard to generate responses. And we are looking at some use cases on generating a news article. We will try to write a poem, a script, or for your short story, and we'll also look at ideas to generate for a new product, a blog post example, and we'll also look at how to do a presentation for school or work. And some tips I wanted to give before we get started is be specific with your prompt, and the more specific you are, Google Bard is able to generate response that is relevant to you. And use natural language. It understands natural language, so you can use regular words, phrases to communicate with it. And as Google itself claims, Google Bard is under development, and it's more likely to make some mistakes and generate some inaccurate responses. Please do provide feedback whenever it is wrong, and it learns from it, and it's expected to improve responses over time. So as we said, let's look at a new news article. So I would basically say, so can you generate a news article on stock on, let me say, Silicon Valley Bank collapse? Okay, so it generates a bank for this, and it generated the sources. So can you do more research on the news article with more sources on shareholders who were affected by Silicon Valley Bank collapse and its impact on startups? Right, so I added more context to this question, so let's see it's able to do it. So cool. So it was able to generate more data, and as I also mentioned here, you can redo the prompt if you are not happy with the answer, or if you want to see the other way this answer can be done, you can also do that here. So these are some example for how you can generate a summary of a news article. And now let's say, can you write a original poem for recession? So let's see if it's able to write one. So is this from any source or original poem? Right, so I'm asking this question to Google Bard. So yeah, this is the original, I wrote it myself. Okay, so let me also say, can you write a short story on what will be the factors which will affect United States elections in 2024? So I've asked this question to Google Bard. So let's see its response to this. Cool. And after this, let's say I want to build a lean startup using generative AI in edtech. How do I build one? Okay, so can you provide me steps to build this product? Okay, so I've made it into a question. Let's see what it says. Cool. So the other thing I want to now ask is, so write a blog post on Russia Ukraine war and upcoming geopolitical issues globally. So okay, so let me ask this question to it. Let's see what it does. So yeah, it should write a cool blog post here. So yeah, it just generated stuff about the global political order, the global economy, European Union, and the future of NATO. And let me say, I need to raise money for my startup on generative AI. Can you generate a pitch deck for me with potential areas where I can build a startup? Okay, potential areas where I can build a startup and market size by 2025. Yeah, as you can see, it's mostly doing the stuff here, and yeah, it's able to generate a pitch deck. But we'll look at it how we can integrate this into Google Workspace and Google Docs. But right now it's currently not there, so I would be updating that later on. But it's able to do give you content for your deck, and you can integrate this or customize some numbers of this, and validate this. Basically, it is not the actual data, it just gives you the outline for your deck. And as you can see from this, so Google Bart is a powerful tool that can be used to generate variety of formats. So with little practice, we can able to use it to generate creative content that is both accurate and engaging. And that's all I wanted to cover in this first use case of uh, Google Bart, and we are going to look at more use cases in the follow-up video. Thank you for joining. I hope you liked it.